welcome back. Today we have a very special guest. Min, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, my name is Min, and I won RC Denver last year. Yay! And I just came off of a ninth place finish in Minneapolis with the deck that we're going to go over today, Jeskai Oculus.
Yippee! So today I brought Min on to play Jeskai Oculus. He happens to be staying in town with us for a couple of days before Hartford, and so we're gonna play some Jeskai Oculus today. Is there anything special about your list?
The main thing that separates it is the flex slot of the Abrade in the main deck. And I played the Abrade because I wanted something that would kill a creature, but also would kill a Corey Steel Cutter, which was the main talk of the tournament going into the weekend. And it did a lot of work for me, to be honest.
Cool. Is there anything fun in the sideboard?
Sideboard is pretty stock, to be honest with you. The only thing that you might not see in a lot of people's sideboards is High Noon, and that was a deliberate inclusion for the weekend of playing against a bunch of prowess decks. We were all ready for it.
Hi, Loons. Luna really likes Min. Fun fact. Ugh. Oh, hello, cat. Okay, so let's play it. Is there any like specific play patterns you want to mention before we play the deck?
Yeah, so I like this deck because it's very cut and dry of removal spells and interaction with spell peers and Torch's Tower and a lot of different removal suites. But you play this game of drawing cards and making your creatures bigger with profs, eidetic memory. Every time you draw a card during your combat, you put that many counters on a creature, and it really goes well with creatures that have flying, obviously, especially the ones with vigilance, because you have fear of missing out, which will give you an extra combat step, so you can untap a different creature or fear of missing out and attack with the vigilance creature again. So it's kind of a combo, and you do get to trigger profs again with your second combat, so it's pretty cool. Also, something very powerful in this deck: the white splash is for helping hand, so that you can discard an Oculus and just cheat it out. That's not the main game plan. A lot of people think it's the main game plan. The real main game plan is the profs, and you just have this unfair package as well. So that's why I decided to play it. It was interactive and fun and really good at just tackling the format.
Very cool. Let's hop on to the ladder and see if we can beat some people up.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we are for our first match with an interesting hand. Certainly we can't keep this.
No, yeah, it's not that interesting. We gotta ship this.
All right, great.
This is an interesting hand.
Oh, this is cool.
This is a very good hand.
So I like to, every time we see a hand, to talk through like our first couple of turns. We're on the play. And so it looks like we're going to have this really fun game plan of discarding our Oculus to this Glacial Dragon Hunt and then cheating it back in.
Absolutely. And
Great.
you also can protect it with Spell Pierce as well later on. So
Nice.
you do it on turn 3.
Okay, so we do have to bottom a card.
I like bottoming the outer car wastes here.
Okay, great. That's what I thought. I feel like we only really need 2 lands to do the thing we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if we get a third one, then it's just beneficial. Okay, we should lead on the one that's blue for Spell Pierce.
Absolutely.
That way we can counter our opponent's Storm Chaser's talents if need be. Restless Anchorage.
Perfect.
Okay, so do we cast Glacial Dragon Hunt and just discard this because we feel like it?
Because they start off with a Restless Anchorage, I think that's what we do because they're going to be a slower deck. So I'd rather just like be able to play the Oculus next turn and hold up Spell Pierce.
Okay, I'm in.
No, I'm Min.
This is one of my favorite jokes. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. An island.
An island. Perfect.
Okay, so let's cast Helping Hand, shall we?
I agree. Let's cast Helping Hand, play our land.
This way we can pay for Spell Pierce if they
have it, yeah.
try to cast it. Well, they have nothing.
They have nothing. All right.
Should we cast our Fear of Missing Out as well?
I don't think so. I think that's a little greedy. We one Oculus in play is good enough to win you the game.
Okay. Is there any merit to which one of these? I imagine we put the Helping Hand back or on the field because if it gets bounced to our hand, it's the most useful.
So that's usually a good point of contention. I would do the mountain instead this time because if they do something like a temporary lockdown, you get the mountain back on the field.
Oh, cool. How fun.
when you get rid of the temporary lockdown.
Okay, they've given up. Very exciting game. So, can we sideboard based off of this?
I think they're either playing the mirror or
They could also
less
be
likely,
playing
actually.
Omniscience. They could also be playing Blue Eye Control. They could also be playing Jeskai
Yeah.
Control. They could also be playing Pixie. I think we should not sideboard.
No, is Restless Anchorage in Omniscience?
Not normally.
Not normally, right?
But it's in the rest of them.
Really? Yeah. I think it's gonna be probably Blue White Control or Jeskai Control if I were to guess, because the island isn't really, unless they do the one of Island and the one of Anchorage, like, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so do we
Less
want to
likely.
bring in like Negate then?
Yeah, I think I want Negate for the blue decks. This is a blue decks. You probably want some sort of like Chandra effect. I wouldn't normally want it against like Omniscience, but I feel like this is where we want it.
And then do you want like Disdainful Stroke?
That's a good question, probably.
And then we probably want to cut this a braid.
Yeah.
And then all the torches.
Yes, let's get rid of all the torches.
Okay, we need another card to bring in.
I would bring in the Loran in case they bring in like a ghost.
Oh, that sounds
vacuum.
nice. Okay, I like this. Do you like this?
Me too.
I agree. You're leading the way.
Let's do it.
You can tell I've played a deck with Torch the Tower, because my instinct is to board it out the second you say control. Okay. How do we feel about this hand?
This hand is serviceable. It's not the best, but you do have a couple cards that just cycle. 3 cards that really just cycle. You can't really think of, you don't have to discard with Glacial Dragon Hunt, which a lot of people think you do. So you can just use it as a cycle in this case.
Somebody told me that in my YouTube comment during our limited review.
Really?
Now I know, yes.
Oh, okay.
The YouTube comments informed me.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, that
Well,
card's good.
That card is very good.
Is that what we want to play?
I think I want to resolve profs
Oh,
while we can.
okay.
It can be either way. They just discarded Get Lost, so they probably have some sort of more interaction for fear.
Alright, we have a profs.
We have a profs.
And now we have another one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it is legendary. Do you imagine how nuts this card would be if we could... Oh, okay, great.
Oh, we're playing against Domain.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
There's no way I would have guessed that.
No, I would have guessed Domain either. That's crazy. Okay.
Alright, what are you thinking? You're thinking. Think out loud.
I'm thinking either we fear of missing out now to start getting on the board, but I want to think about what their next turn is going to be like. Their next turn is likely going to be impending the 4-drop, right? So our fear is probably not going to get through. I probably want to just play profs here again.
Is there any merit to the color I hold up?
Actually, let's do fear of missing out and discard one of these Glacial Dragon Hunts, and
Okay.
we can use a treasure since we don't want to hold up negate this next turn anyways.
Oh, one of the maps.
Yeah, one of the maps I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Oh, should we
marauding.
play the
Yeah,
Mako
let's do that.
instead?
This sounds even better. We want to put some pressure on the field.
Yeah, and I guess we're also not super worried about temporary lockdown because we have Loran.
Yes.
Well, I think our boarding decisions ended up being very good
I agree.
for the matchup, despite not knowing what we were playing against.
I definitely agree, and I think we do play a profs here and hold up negate. Yeah, I like this.
Okay. That's annoying.
That's super annoying. Okay, let's play our island. And let's go to combat. We put a counter on
Fear?
fear, probably, because marauding is just going to be bigger.
And then we're probably not attacking?
No, we can't attack here. And we just pass. Now, this will punish us if they play Zur, but they don't have black mana yet. Okay. Now, next turn, we're going to definitely Loran. It's unfortunate this Spiral Canal is... Ooh.
Oh, that's a nice draw.
That is a nice draw.
We could like Scholar
and helping hand
and
Loran.
Helping Hand the Loran, yeah.
Is now my fear is that they're gonna have something to board wipe us with. What board wipes do Domain play now?
Lockdown?
Lockdown 8? Do they play Sunfall still?
It's normally, if they play a board wipe, it's normally Day of Judgment.
Yeah.
What if we cast Glacial Dragon Hunt instead and then hold up the negate?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I think I like that.
I like that too. Because then we can also, like, if we draw an untapped land, we can just helping hand and hold up negate as well.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of the Loran.
Okay, we get some triggers. We'll kill one of these things. Let's play our untapped land now. And then we're going to Helping Hand on the Loran.
And this is great because we can negate whatever, and then the following turn we can set up lethal.
Okay, we'll kill the Overlord.
Especially with that black source now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to put it on the Mako to make more aggressive attacks? Okay.
We should put it on the Mako so we can attack with it, and then attack with both.
We're asserting dominance.
Yes, we are. Them blocking here makes me think they're going to try to Wrath next turn, so we'll be able to blow them out with the negate.
It's so entertaining how we boarded perfectly despite not having a single idea what deck they were playing. There's no way off of Restless Anchorage Island I would have assumed my opponent was playing Domain.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
It is like worth noting that on ladder, it's a little weird they're dead, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be dead.
Or
we need a
instant sorcery,
we're gonna put land in there.
enchantment.
Yeah.
We'll put land.
Yeah, we'll put land in there. We'll get 2 combats. This is 4 counters total. And plus from Marauding Maker as well. We decline and we just discard a land and a land. Yeah.
Okay, we don't have any more creatures, right?
Nope.
But this is probably enough on its own.
Yeah, that's enough. You're gonna have 5 plus another 2 counters. Yeah. So let's put it on the Loran because it has vigilance.
Oh, I see. That's smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll attack with everything, and then we'll untap the Mako.
Yep.
Because it's bigger.
Yep. And then we're going to put 2 more counters on Loran and attack for 11.
Hiya! We did it!
That was good. And we held up the negate just like we were planning on doing.
We did it. Okay, we'll be back for the next one. Alright, welcome back! We are here for match number 2. With a hand that looks a little better than our first hand from last time. We are on the play. This hand looks good to me.
Yeah, this hand looks fine. I really wish we had some sort of removable spell or spell pierce or something. But, you know, we have our fast lands, we have our creatures, we have a curve. So let's do it.
Sounds good. I'm giving you control over the mouse.
Ooh.
The almighty.
Uncle Ben said something about this. With great power comes great responsibility or something. Yeah.
Is there any merit for the viewers on exactly how you sequence the fast lands?
So, not really. Sometimes you want to save your white land last in case your last ditch effort is to try to draw into a helping hand, and that way you can play your white source and play helping hand right away. Our opponent's lay down arms are 1-drop, which
unfortunate.
I'm very thrilled about, to be honest.
Yeah, it means they're not dealing with something else.
Yeah, so we're gonna play this Fear of Missing Out and discard our Oculus. Hopefully, maybe draw a Profs or a helping hand so that we can have.
You mean a land?
No, yeah, land. I wanted more.
It's okay. We have
land.
Tursa to discard more cards.
Tursa is fantastic.
It looks like our opponent is playing mono white, which is typically like a caretaker's talent deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a clear Tursa, and we'll discard the land and the Oculus.
Yeah, probably. Yep. I agree with this.
Just see if we can get some better cards. Alright, those aren't super eventful, but we have some damage.
Yep, they're gonna probably get lost as Tursa. And then we're attack them for 2 with Fear of Missing Out.
See, this is how you know he's good. It's because before the opponent even casts a spell, he says what it's gonna be.
Yay! We all know what these decks do. It's so great in open deck list though, because you don't have to use too much of your power. This Sunken Citadel on blue is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be mono white.
Me too.
Alright, so we'll draw a card. Exciting. We're gonna crack a map. See if we can get some more counters.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a banger.
That is a banger.
There are 2 oculi in our graveyard.
Not just one, two. I wonder if I should play this or play this land here. I don't think Siren Spyglass is going to do anything more. I have all the maps I want.
Yeah,
I feel like I want to discuss like
my instinct is that I like playing the tap land when it's convenient.
Yeah.
So unless you have a reason not to, then I think I'm happy to play it while it's convenient.
I agree. I'm on the same page as you right now. In the following turn, we can also animate Anchoress and Helping Hand as well, and continue applying beatdowns.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Demolition Field is kind of making that a little sus.
What basics do we have in our deck?
We have an island.
One island.
One island and one mountain.
Okay, well they played 2/2/1s.
I think they should have just went ahead and killed my anchorage so that I didn't have this Helping Hand. Very interesting.
Well, how does killing the anchorage help the Helping Hand situation?
Because I would have to search my library. I guess I don't have to search my library.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, since he knows this Helping Hand is there.
Oh yeah, you could have just shuffled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That was a better idea.
I wonder if it's better.
Can we get Delirium this turn?
So if we have 2 right now, if we
Creature land. We're gonna play a sorcery, but that's not going to help.
No, it's not.
Do we maybe want to? We're Helping Handing anyway. Do we maybe want to map first, like Shivan Reef map?
Shivan Reef map.
Because then if we hit something that we can put to the graveyard for Delirium.
You know what? I was thinking of animating the anchorage and attacking, but since
Is
they
that
have
better
2/2
into
ones,
the 2/1s? Yeah.
probably not. What if we Tursa?
Okay.
What if we like hold our Helping Hand? No, you know what? I think I like what you're talking about here.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we don't need another one.
No, we got plenty of those. Okay, I think I am down to attack here and play Helping Hand.
If we're not going to play Tursa, is it better to map again anyway?
Yeah, you're actually right about that, for sure.
I think Tursa doesn't have great attacks. Okay, well, let's keep that.
Yeah, I think redundant. Oh no.
What?
We're just gonna draw it.
Okay.
We're gonna manifest it. I mean.
Oh, we're gonna manifest. Okay.
Okay, so I kind of like doing this so that we draw the Helping Hand and we have 2 instances of Helping Hands, and we apply the pressure right now, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So.
I forgot about the profs. Notably, the arena timer makes me so anxious.
Yeah, me too, actually.
The rope starts ticking down, and I'm like, I must make a decision immediately.
If I attack like this, will we double block here? Probably, right?
Yeah, but I mean, do we care?
No.
It gets rid of the 2/1s.
True.
They're kind of like dying.
Yeah, they're just gonna die.
I mean, they're currently looking at Helping Hand into 2 eyeballs.
Yep, 2 Oculuses.
Bees.
The bee's knees. The bee's knees and 2 cards in hand. I have a feeling that they just can't deal with 2 Oculuses. Could be wrong. Maybe one. Maybe we do.
Well, this time animating Anchorage looks a little better than it did last time, but I guess we kind of want to play both our Helping Hands. Or maybe we should save a Helping Hand in case they have like Sunfall or something.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about cycling this?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Me too.
I like that it gives us 7 cards in our yard.
Yes. And now we can also put a counter on Tursa.
Sounds good to me.
As well. Okay.
Okay, let's do that first.
I'm in.
But I'm in. You're Min.
You're right. How could I forget? we can attack with both and see what we can cast. Oh, cool. More play.
More
See Chrome Coast.
lands.
Yeah, it's card advantage for when we have our Tursas.
They're blocking
They
very
are.
aggressively.
Yes, they are.
They just really don't want to take any damage.
I think it's.
Right.
I think they're trying to get ready for an eyeball situation here.
Alright, so let's cast Helping Hand.
Yeah, let's do it.
Eyeball.
Let's put the eyeball into play and let's manifest.
Maybe the eyeball can help us with delirium.
This is true. Okay, we're gonna put this face down.
That way we have the Glacial Dragon Hunt to use.
Yes.
If we so desire.
Absolutely.
And if we discard or what's in our yard? Sorcery creature.
Yeah.
So if we draw an instant that we don't super have the desire to cast, we can Helping Hand.
Tursa.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Helping Hand the Tursa and discard the 2, and then that'll give us Delirium.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of cute. I love Delirium as a mechanic. It's just such a fun, like, little mini game.
Yeah, it's like a little sub game to
I like mini games within my games of Magic.
Another Beza.
Bees.
The bee's knees. I'm trying to figure out a way to kill this overlord when we need to. Maybe
Another Helping Hand.
3, 6.
3, 6, 9. Damn,
5,
she's fine.
3, 6, 7. Damn, she's fine. Okay, so my thoughts here are to use one of my Helping Hands on Tursa and cycle away this advantage. Maybe get a instant.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Do it
Let's do it.
now. What's that song? You know what I'm talking about?
Let's do it. Let's do it again.
I don't think that's what I was talking about, but
No.
I don't know if I know what I'm talking about.
I also don't know what you're talking about.
Do we want to cast this dragon hunt? I don't think so. What if we just like animate Anchorage?
Yeah, I was thinking about animating Anchorage and putting the counter on it.
Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Man, Arena's so nice. It does so many things for you.
Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't do the right thing. Like some lands it doesn't like to use, like the Shivan Reef and
Wait,
stuff.
oh, Sunken Citadel.
I forgot that this card existed. Okay.
Well, let's tap her. Oh, wait, why?
Why
Shall we?
not?
I guess maybe there's a chance we wanted... Oh, this is going to enter untapped. So maybe... Do we want to cast the Glacial Dragon Hunt? The Fear of Missing Out doesn't have great attacks. Is my thing. If we want to, like, harmonize or something... Like, it's just going to get blocked by 1/1s.
Yeah, my thing is, like, I kind of want to save this Glacial to be able to deal with this Overlord of the Mistmores. Maybe the Overlord coming down makes me want to, like, go ahead and exhaust this for another Oculus.
Yeah, let's get another Oculus. Because they have a bunch of creatures. If they want to board wipe, then...
Yeah, I'm at that point where if they want to board wipe, go for it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should have put a counter on Fear so I could attack. I didn't think about that long enough. These arena timers really stress me out.
Yeah, the arena timer, it's so much pressure. It's okay.
It's okay.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll pass the turn, manifest a couple times. You know, just put another Oculus face down.
I'm kind of nervous our opponent is going to...
Board wipe us?
Yeah. And then get an Overlord in the end step.
Me too.
Okay, but now we have Delirium.
We do. We have Delirium and another Fear of Missing Out. Face down.
Oh, so that triggers and makes 2 additional combats.
Yes.
Well, they didn't board wipe already. That's good news.
This is great news.
Typically, like, it's reads you can get better in paper, but, like, if you're in a situation like this and your opponent just immediately casts a thing that's very obvious, it is sometimes good. Although they might have to think about this because they've got bees and all these fishes.
Yeah.
Maze Mine Tomb. Okay. Interesting. Alright, they're just gonna get an Overlord.
Okay.
Certainly they must be dead.
think so.
right? How do they survive this?
Oh, okay. Well, we can also glacial dragon hunt and see if we draw something to deal with the overlord as well.
Sure.
About it. We're gonna draw a card regardless. It'll be good. We can submit 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah.
We have exactly 6 lands, yeah.
Okay. And we need to hit a. Let's just
What could we?
play this land here.
What would we hit that would kill the Miss Moors at 1 mana?
So we would want to hit anything. Torch.
Oh, I see. We can discard it to deal 3, and then
Yeah. Or we can. It's the same thing if I just get rid of the Beza, right? I don't have to like sacrifice the profs or anything. Yeah, I'm down because these manifests aren't tokens,
yeah.
so you can't sacrifice them. So I'm gonna deal 3 to the Beza, or should I
that
just
we
kill 2
can-
blockers? I should just kill 2 blockers.
That's okay. I have a feeling it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, I also have a feeling it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so
I think we want to put this on the. How many did we draw? Was it just 1?
yeah, they're just dead in the air, right? Like,
I think so. Just with the fear of missing out triggers, like untapping things.
Yeah.
That's entirely everything.
Okay.
We did target 2 different oculi, right? Oh, we did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Arena is so weird about that stuff.
Notably, we're not going to be able to attack with the other creatures on the second combat. So usually when you have like 2 fears and you have only 1 Oculus, you attack with like a fear and untap the Oculus.
Yeah.
And then you attack with the fear, the other fear, the next combat step to untap the other
Okay,
Oculus.
that would have made sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But in this case, it doesn't really matter because we can only untap 1, 2 Oculuses. Or we have 2 Oculuses or whatever. Okay.
This kills them. Let's see if they figure that part out.
Okay.
All right, they've decided they don't want to survive. They could have survived.
I agree.
But...
I also think they could have survived here.
Okay, so I think we want to do a similar sideboard plan to last time.
Yes. Let's get rid of these torches.
I agree. And the abrade.
Abrade.
And we want disdainful stroke, negate Loran.
Disable stroke, negate Loran.
And
We also
then-
want these destroy evils.
Is Chandra good in all of the control matchups?
No, I don't think she'll be good here. She just
Okay.
gets get losted.
Okay.
The creatures don't really line up well.
All right. This looks good.
Yeah, I think I'm on board here. Let me think about Ghost Vacuum for a second. I don't think so. Okay, cool. I am good here.
Sounds good to me. You're the expert. I think the telltale signs of a good deck and good deck building is nice mapping.
Yeah.
And this deck clearly maps pretty well already.
Yeah, I was very specific in the numbers. Sometimes when I was boarding against different decks, I was like, I want another one of these, and I have just room. So
I
yeah.
feel like when a deck maps well, you just like know you're gonna do well. It just
Right?
like, feels so good.
It's like a little puzzle you put together.
Yeah. Luna, you're being so cute. So we should keep this, right?
Draw go, like we're never gonna miss our land drops. Oh, this hand's gas.
Yeah, this thing's got a lot of stuff.
Notably, it's good that Steam Core Scholar can discard another Scholar and you can helping hand it. But I think I have other plans.
Okay, what are your plans?
My plans are to play profs and protect it.
Yeah, this Prof's Eidetic memory card is kind of messed up.
It's super messed up. And I almost think that we should just play Fear of Missing Out here and discard the Steam Scholar.
So that we can use Helping Hand.
Yeah.
That's also nice because then we have Spell Pierce to protect the profs.
Yes, exactly. If we play profs here, he's likely going to get lost it.
Yeah, I like protecting it. So
Yeah.
let's play Fear. I agree.
We could alternatively discard the Steam Core Scholar as well. Or, I mean, the Seachrome Coast. But I think I just like to discard the Scholar. Man, we would have been really rewarded if we just discarded the land instead.
That doesn't make it right.
This is true. So remember
it's one
how
of those like confirmation bias things.
right, yeah. And remember how I said like our main game plan is to power out profs and not power out an Oculus? Like I don't care about trying to find the Oculus here.
Well, this will be nice because our profs will resolve and be nice and protected.
Yes.
So is our plan to not play Helping Hand?
Yes.
So we can keep our profs around?
Absolutely. I want to keep my profs around just to protect it. If they if they go to kill my fear of missing out, then I'm fine with that. But I'd rather just do everything I can to, well, they're not get losting the profs. So
the arena tells.
I don't know what they have.
Well, currently they have colorless land, plains.
Sure, they're gonna Overlord. Sure.
Hello, Overlord.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball. I've known, man, we've been testing like regularly since Worlds. I've never heard him say that before.
I don't know why I said that either. So
we should discard 2 lands.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Discard land. Discard land. We don't really care about the red or blue. Man.
Yeah, it looks like all our cards are blue.
Man, that's pretty good right now. Okay, cool. And we're gonna hold up Spell Pierce and Disdainful Stroke.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they can do very much about what is going on in front of them.
Yeah, I like this.
And then if we end up casting the Stroke, we'll be able to cycle our Mako for Delirium.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Lovely. I guess if we don't end up casting Disdainful Stroke by their end step, then we probably want to cycle the Mako anyway.
Yes. That way we still hold up Spell Pierce anyways.
Yeah, I don't know what instant speed things the cost or usually in mana there would be.
The only thing I'm worried about is Get Lost, but they haven't shown me a Get Lost yet. So, should we respect this Get Lost?
I mean, we can't Disdainful Stroke Get Lost.
This is true. You're right. So we can't really... I don't even know why I was thinking about it.
We just thought it was negate.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's a banger of a draw.
This is beautiful. Should we play our land first? I think so. Yeah, because we're just gonna discard the Scholar probably.
Well, maybe we want to discard an instant to get Delirium.
You know what?
Ooh, well now we can discard an enchantment, which is better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I think I like that. We'll leave up our counterspell.
And now we can put
on the vigilance creature.
Here.
You taught me that last time.
Perfect. We're learning.
I like to call this learning period calibration.
And
I think we got that from Jason.
Ooh.
I think when Jason learns a deck and the matchup's not going the way they want, they'll say that they're calibrating. And then like they'll try like 3 really vastly different strategies. And then after the like attempts of the 3 different strategies, Jason will just start winning. It's what happens every time. Jason
just doesn't know how to lose.
Yeah.
Because whenever it like loses, it recalibrates.
Yeah.
Like you said, but I just never put it into words. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are words I got directly from Jason.
Who came up with garbage time? I hear that sometimes in playtesting.
I have no idea. Maybe people in the comments will know. So I did a draft with the Zoomers. We did a team draft after Minneapolis with some of the like the younger people, and they said, what was the term they used? There was something they said that they were like, you're never gonna be able to stop saying this, and now I don't remember what it was.
Looks like you stopped saying it.
Okay, great. All right, we'll see you guys for the next game. All right, unlike my tournament, we're on the play again. How do we feel about this one?
This hand's a
Oh,
banger.
this is a banger. I did not see
Yeah.
the Spire Bluff Canal. This hand's like beautiful.
This hand is a 9 out of 10.
Mako does so much.
Mako is an innocuous 1-drop. I had a Mako in play in turn 1 against Omniscience, and just went turn 2, discard a card, make him bigger. Turn 3, discard 2 cards, made him bigger, and be able to turn on Delirium the following turn, and it just went out of control. So I was able to put a fast clock on.
It looks like our opponent is playing blue-black mid-range.
Yes.
If I had to guess. Double Undercity Sewers. Or maybe it's like some sort of reanimate strategy?
It could be.
Does blue-black mid-range play 2 Undercity Sewers?
No.
Normally?
No.
I guess we
really.
are still in gold.
Okay, I guess it does. Okay, so I like Steamcore Scholar here.
Sounds good to me.
Jam out, make him bigger.
Oh,
Ooh.
banger.
Banger alert.
Banger alert. I don't know when we started saying banger alert, but oh, it's so good.
I don't even think I've ever heard.
Rest. I'll cry a single tear.
Why you gotta be so rude? Okay, we have sorcery. Getting a land in there would be perfect. Boom. Kinda. I think they just have to deal with fear anyways. And this gets past. I want to deal damage right now, but this also gets past like their flash in endurance or an oil deep gear hulk that just stands there. Hey. What's the ward on this guy again? Oh,
banger alert.
ward 1.
Banger alert.
Oh god. Okay.
For those who don't know, Min and I have been up all night and it's like 6 in the morning. I'm leaving on vacation to take my parents for my dad's 70th birthday. And so this was the time we had. You have to drive me to the airport in 5 hours.
I can't wait.
Okay. We have Delirium.
We do have Delirium.
Delirium?
The wee.
Oh, wait, it has word 1?
It has word 1. We can play our land and torch it.
Wait, are they
I'd rather
dead?
just like helping hand. Wait, there might be dead, right? That's one.
How many cards have we drawn?
We've drawn
one additional.
Additional.
So maybe 6 plus 7 is 13.
Yeah.
6 plus 7 is 13, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, great.
Oh,
perfect.
but this has lifelink.
Oh.
Okay. We're just gonna attack with the Steam Force Scholar.
Okay, sounds good. I'm sitting here trying to be cute.
No, I mean that was good. It's always look for lethal. And a lot of people just don't see that, right?
Ellen Bogan taught me that.
Always look for
Step
lethal.
1, always check for lethal.
Yeah.
I don't think that was for this deck, but
No.
it's relevant in any game of Magic, you know? I think a lot of people spend... Oh, banger alert! This is actually really great advice. I think a lot of people, when they play Magic, spend a lot of time thinking about how they lose the game. Sometimes you really just need to be planning for how you win the game instead. That's like a piece of advice I got once that I think is really just very solid.
No, I completely agree with you there.
Okay, how do we side versus blue-black mid-range expert?
So, usually against these black mid-range decks, you want stuff like Chandra, and you do want stuff like Destroy Evil because you can kill their 4 toughness creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we saw
Deep
Oil
Gearhulk.
Deep there.
And then probably Shieldred.
And there's going to be Shieldred. There's also going to be the 2/4 vampire cleric maker guy. Preacher.
Preacher of the Schism.
Yeah. So, notably, we'll do Destroy Evils. We'll do we want Shelter? Probably not. We want...
Shelter's probably bad and nowhere to run, which I think is
Yeah.
what most of these decks play.
Bad against nowhere to run. And we want Chandra's. So I think that I just want those 4 cards. Maybe a Loran for like an Annex.
They did also play the Oil Deep Gearhulk, which Lorena
Yes.
hits.
Ooh, good call. That's a good call. Okay, so
I'm
I'm
experienced
satisfied.
in the emotional support Loran.
Perfect.
We played the emotional support Loran and Pixie.
Who came up with the emotional support Loran?
That was Greg.
That was Greg, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Or maybe it was it Greg or was it MSJ? It was one of the two of them. I feel like that's not something I'd anticipate from MSJ. But maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, so is this, we are assuming that they're bringing in some sort of graveyard hate, so we're trimming the combo wombo?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they're gonna have some sort of ghost vacuum effect or something to take care of my graveyard a little bit, slow me down. So I like to get rid of shave a copy of Oculus, shave a copy of Helping Hand, but you still have that explosive start. You know, you can still draw them.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
do
we
that.
should hit done so we don't miss the timer. So I think one of the things that made the Jeskai deck so much more popular after Tarkir came out was the ability for the deck to play like a pretty consistent fair game. Where it doesn't just fold so much to removal. This is interesting. What was the? Can you explain your thought process on this keep?
Well,
Well, you drew a banger, so
I did draw a banger, but my original thought was, oh, I'm just gonna be able to spell pierce like their duress or their thing, and then I realized, wait, we're not on the play, and then I just got interrupted by duress.
I see. A key moment of moving too fast.
Yes,
That's okay. Mako's gonna beat him down.
I agree.
And Steam Pro Scholar can solve all of our problems.
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
Ooh. Well, hopefully we can draw something good to put in our bin for this helping hand situation.
Oh, baby. Okay. Um, we can discard. I kind of want to discard a Tursa.
We could discard like Tursa land.
We could discard Tursa
It
land.
just put 2 counters on the Mako.
Do we care about Torch?
I would keep the torch. I feel like we already have kind of all the lands we want.
The problem with Tursa is that she won't have haste.
I mean, we could just discard a helping hand. And then just cast the Tursa.
Yeah, I'm down. I like that.
And then maybe, like, our Tursa will, like, maybe we'll draw an Oculus. And we can cast Tursa and then helping hand.
You know what? You got a point there.
I'm just dreaming big. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do with this deck.
Yeah. Notably, a lot of times I'll discard a land and something else. Still,
Just
like,
to get extra counters.
just to get extra counters on the Mako, but the fact that the Tursa will reward me for, like, being able to keep the cards in my hand. Now I don't feel rewarded right now.
Well, if we discard it, then we're just gonna be able to play it with helping hand.
Oh, true. I feel
Look,
rewarded
they've
again.
given us a counter. Oh, look, they gave us an answer.
I feel rewarded again.
I agree.
So I definitely want to play my land here first.
Yeah, because we can destroy evil and helping hand.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and
helping hand first.
Get rid of our lands.
Sounds good to me.
Boom, boom.
Oil Deep Gearhulk has not looked very impressive in these games.
No, and I want that card to be good so bad.
The floor on this deck is, like, I feel like decently low, but the ceiling is so high.
Oh man.
It just does so many broken things. I think that was one of the things you mentioned with your tournament, was that you were just running hot.
Yes.
You just like drew good cards.
And I did mention that's why I played the deck too, or why I wanted to play the deck was because I wanted to just high roll my tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shieldred is interesting. They're gonna take 7 if I attack with Tursa as well, and then I can torch it off. I'm kind of down for that. 5,
Do we want to?
7.
They have to block either way, right? So do we want to torch first so we get a Tursa trigger? Because if they don't block,
high
we're
roll
dead.
the destroy evil too. Yes, you're right. Right? Okay. Yeah, I'm down for that.
If they don't block, they're dead.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as torching it after. We just get an extra look at a card.
I agree, and we might be able to just go ahead and get the like a destroy evil or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Well, that's nice because if they trade, then we can just helping hand. I guess we don't.
I mean, we kind of just want to use the helping hand though, right?
Is it better to get back the Mako than just play the Steam Pro Scholar? Steam Pro Scholar flies.
Steam Scholar does fly.
If there was a more impactful creature in the bin, I feel like I would want to keep it. We can still draw a land, right? We didn't play a land.
This is true. No, I like this. Banger alert. Let's get rid of these spell pierces.
Banger.
Banger alert.
Oh, I'm delirious.
Me too.
Oh, wrong
But
deck. Oh,
we
wait, no,
do
we are
have
playing the.
delirium.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, oh!
we did it. Wait, do we even have delirium?
Instant creature land sorcery. We
Yeah,
do.
we do. Oh man, this deck gets delirium so easy. It really
Nice.
does. It's surprise delirium because even when it doesn't matter, we have it.
Yeah, I feel like at some point I should play this delirium deck that. Whoa.
The red green one. We
They're
just play
dead.
Chandra and the dead too.
Oh, I was gonna play Tursa, but I guess we can play Chandra instead.
I want to use my emotional sideboard card.
Okay. Emotional sideboard card? Is it making you emotional or is it for emotional support?
Emotional. Both.
I feel like you might have missed a word.
Both.
Alright. We've defeated them in the arena of ideas.
Oh, and did we make plat?
Oh! Oh! We're moving up in the world. Alright, welcome back. We won another die roll. I really hope this doesn't screw me up for Hartford.
I think it's a direct for me, right? Because
Okay.
I just won so many die rolls with this deck and high rolls with this deck that it's just, man, play Oculus, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a degenerate gambler sometimes.
Well, props and Steam Core Scholar do work well together.
Yes. And Mako seems a little slow here, but it's not really that slow to be honest, because it becomes a 2/2 on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
You attack for 2 right away, and then the following turn, your Scholar is going to discard 2 cards, and you're going to have 2 counters that you can place on Murray Mako as well, or you can place on the Scholar.
Look at this guy.
So it really depends on what's going
Look
on.
at him.
R.
R.
He puts the R in shark.
That was bad.
Yeah. That was
You've got to
pretty
keep Min, like,
bad.
he makes a lot of puns, but you can't tell him, like, they're all good. But when the good ones are good, it's really rewarding, I feel like.
Yes, and her telling me that the ones that are bad makes the ones that are good much better for me.
Alright, Meticulous Archive. Maybe it's Domain.
Oh, banger alert.
Banger alert.
Oh,
There's a lot of spell pierce. Well, it does look like we're playing in some sort of control deck,
yes.
given by the planes. I mean, I guess it could still be Domain. I'm just a little, like, traumatized from the first match.
Listen, we played against a domain deck earlier that played blue-white mainland into island. All right, and then the following game they just played all tap lands. Like, what's going on?
Restless Anchorage.
Restless.
Ooh.
Are we scared of temp lockdown here? Probably not. Actually, probably will. So I'm just gonna put the counters on Scholar.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, banger alert! Oh my gosh. We're drawing the Wombo.
Yeah, this is great. Because even if they temp lockdown here, at least I'm gonna have a full 4 Scholar.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been considering some other spell, but I guess this is why you're the master. I feel like they would be because of profs. Okay,
Yes.
never mind. I understand. You're right.
Yes. So now
I just keep forgetting props. Like it's all the way over there. I just forget that it's there. I just get excited when I get to put the counter on it.
It's so good.
Yeah, I like just holding up double pierce.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know
too.
how we lose.
No,
if
we
hold
don't.
up double pierce.
We just don't lose here. It's great. Because we have exactly lethal next turn.
The Aki way.
This is the Aki way. Okay.
I will say I'm a little offended that there's 2 decks in the format that have such similar names because I like calling Oculus Aki, but then it gets confused with Omni because they sound kind of the same. But it's the Aki way.
It is the Aki way. Ooh, Omni way. No.
I know it doesn't have the same ring.
It just doesn't do it for me. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm gonna take 2 life for this double spell pierce.
Sounds good to me.
But you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me?
With lethal on board, the 2 life's really tragic with lethal on board.
Oh man.
Oh man, I didn't get to say banger alert before they conceded.
Okay, so they played Ride's End. And
We saw
Blue-White
Raiden
cards.
and we saw Temporary Lockdown.
Yeah, so this is blue-white control.
It could still be Domain.
We're not playing against Domain again. There's no way. Do you
Either
think,
way, I think I was happy with the way we sideboarded.
Me too. Do you think they're gonna keep in their temporary lockdowns? Probably, right?
Um, I'm not sure. Probably. I think someone's instinct would be to keep in temporary lockdown.
Oh, plus it kills meringue river giants.
Meringue River Giant.
Meringue lemon pies. It does bake the pies.
Meringue River region. Bacon to a pie is not in standard.
Wait, is it? Is it not?
No. Oh, but it is. You're right. It's from Wild
Okay.
Eldraine. It is still in standard.
Finger
Alright.
alert.
Let's get these Torch the Towers out of here.
Yeah.
And get this Abrade out of here. I can't believe we didn't play against Prowess once.
Okay.
Alright. Is it just like Spyglass Siren's your worst card in the deck? So you cut it?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus, like the appeal of playing Spyglass Siren in this deck is that it's a flying card that you can discard to Scholar, but also because it makes a map treasure that you can use to torch.
Ooh. So I see.
That's the appeal
It's
of playing this.
synergistic.
Yes.
I see.
And if I take the torches out in matchups,
then
I
it's
usually
less relevant. Okay.
usually just take out the freaking Siren.
That's so smart. Look at you. You're using your brain cells.
I
Oh,
mapped
man,
the
my
sideboard
cat
out
is
myself.
so cute.
Okay.
Oh, Liz. You're so cute.
You need to have a cat cam now.
Yeah, I had a cat cam. We didn't move the webcam. I
Oh
said the
my
whole time we were
God.
gonna move it. No one's gonna see our hand the whole time. All right, we'll move it now. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh no. Okay.
This looks good.
This hand's a banger.
Yeah, banger alert.
Banger alert. The rest of our hands you guys won't be able to see, but that's okay.
I think it was probably okay enough.
I think so too.
And if not, I'm sorry.
We did our best.
We'll be better next time.
We will be better next time. There's gonna be next time. for
I
sure.
literally, I said while we were talking, I was like, oh, we need to remember to move our camera afterwards.
She did. She for sure did.
Do we think if we play props, it will get countered? Okay, this is not the most mana efficient, but how do you feel about attacking and then just playing Mako?
Yeah, I thought about that as well.
And we could also just draw a card. That sounds kind of nice. We don't have a land for next turn.
Yeah, that's my concern as well. I think we do play the props out.
We're just gonna jam it.
We'll just jam it.
Okay, if they do give us maps, that's kind of nice for resolving our land situation.
Yes. If they map this is gonna be a poor impersonation of Siren Spyglass.
Siren Spyglass.
Yes. Spyglass Siren. Am I getting it wrong?
Oh, they're getting lost our Mako.
Okay. We take that.
Yeah, that's better for us. I agree.
Wait. That's what I meant, right? Because the Siren Spyglass Siren making maps.
Spyglass Siren, yeah.
Yeah.
You just are inverting the words.
I am.
It's the 6 a.m. word inversion.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, we're in New Jersey, man. We can make a bagel soon.
Oh my goodness. No.
Bagels open in 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes.
Yeah, and that's late for a bagel place. Bagel places normally open like 5:30.
I actually put the amazing food that you cooked for me yesterday in a Tupperware container into the fridge.
Wow, that's way more prepared than I anticipated.
So I could give myself that option as well. But I'm down for bagels. That sounds
We'll see if I
bageling.
get any sleep.
Yeah. So they
Okay.
played Sunken Citadel. We drew a land, which is very nice.
I agree.
Do we want to play Mako and use a map token? Kind of like that.
Yeah. I don't sure.
There's nothing on 4 that we want Disdainful Stroke, right?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe like White Overlord, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, because especially since we have Destroy Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board with this.
Yeah, and if you don't play your land first, it's gonna really incentivize them to do something to this Mako.
Yes.
And then we can play Inspiring Advantage and then Helping Hand.
Okay. Well. I think we'll just do this again.
I agree.
Spears is worse when they know about it.
Spears? I've never heard somebody say Spears.
Really? You haven't heard Spears?
No, I've never heard that before. It
Oh,
makes sense.
Now you heard it.
I agree Pierce is worse when they know about it.
Yes.
I just got like irrationally angry that we could not attack with our Mako that doesn't have haste. I was like, the Mako was there already.
Oh, Fountain Porta. I love Fountain Port. It's amazing. Um, we can't draw cards here. Oh, we can.
I think we should play our island first.
Yes. Well,
So we don't have to take a point of damage to draw
I
a card.
agree. So notably, we have to discard a land here. Otherwise, we're gonna kill our Mako. Did you know that?
Oh, I see.
Because you have to.
Okay, I did not know that. That's good to know.
It's good to know. And I want to do this because we get 2 more power on board to attack. One for
We
drawing
basically
card.
just shocked them.
We basically turned this into
We
a
said
cycle
draw
shock.
a card shock.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd pay blue and a red for a draw card shock. Persistent shock.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it's just continuously deal 2. We made a Ragavan.
Monkey.
Now I want to hold up this table stroke. Sure. Make a treasure token.
You have a treasure.
I hope you treasure
You're a
this.
treasure.
Oh, thank you. Some say that, I shine bright like a diamond. I think it was Rihanna that told me that. Yeah.
Thank you, Rihanna.
Thank
Alright,
you, Riri.
cast an expensive spell.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna do that. Oh, that just
That's a cheap spell.
Okay. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is this is gonna resolve, and I'm gonna destroy evil on the stack, so I keep my counters on Mako.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to cast Disdainful Stroke on anything now anyway.
Exactly.
Because they only have 3 mana. We worked hard to get all these counters.
For real. Now, there's an argument that drawing a card from props might be better, but I think that the pressure from this creature is stronger.
Yeah.
Than that. Than drawing an extra card here. So guys, whenever this goes on the stack here, since it's all one chain, and you kill it in response, it's not like Fiend Hunter in the past where it has like a ETB and a leave the battlefield separate triggers. It's all one thing. So if you kill it in response, that's sad. So if you kill it in response, then then you don't lose it. The counters, everything does, nothing happens basically. So there's a lot of things that you can do here.
How do you feel about playing Loran?
I like Lorand. We can draw a card as well. Hopefully draw something.
Yeah, I like that it draws us a card.
I do like Chandra too because we can start applying pressure. He's got 3 cards
Chandra
like
is kind of a banger.
Chandra is kind of a banger.
Okay, let's play Chandra. Because it makes them use more of their resources.
Yeah.
It's also more mana efficient. You know I love mana efficiency.
I also love mana efficiencies.
I think, like, number one way to tell someone who's brand new how to improve in Magic is to just use all of your mana return.
Yes, we were talking about that earlier with Fran.
That's spoke to Alan Wu about this for a while of like, certain players have like certain heuristics that they don't think about. And so like, I wouldn't say I have this heuristic that I spend all my mana, but like it's just instinctual almost. I think I know I got it from a Hearthstone video.
Oh.
When I was in like high school, I was playing Hearthstone and I was watching videos on how to get better at Hearthstone. And I forget who did it, but it was a video where they like tracked how much I forget what it's called in Hearthstone, but like the mana equivalent in Hearthstone, the person used every turn and how it impacted the game. And it left a long lasting effect on me.
It makes sense to me.
Okay, what do we want to do? There's a Biza.
Biza's so good. I kind of want to see what my card is from this draw from profs.
Okay, that sounds good to me. We can always draw another card if we need to.
Yes.
With the Chandra.
Now what do we want to keep open? Blue? White? If we draw something, we can discard the helping hand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the white open. Boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and discard a card.
Maybe a Dragon Hunt.
Yeah, we can either discard a card or we can sacrifice our artifact.
I kind of like having the 3/2.
I like keeping the 3/2 as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like giving a Dragon Hunt. Not a banger alert.
No, not a banger alert.
Okay.
Fortunately for us, our opponent's not doing very much.
I agree with that as well.
Oh, we can put 2 counters on this 3-2. Oh.
We have to animate it first if we want to do that.
Or don't they both happen at the beginning of combat? Can we not have stacked it the other way?
Yeah, so with beginning of combat, both of them triggering at once, you have to choose targets before you choose
Oh,
the
okay,
order.
yeah. So before the trigger's in the stack, it doesn't have a target.
Yeah, if I had thought
see.
about that, then I would have done that the other way, but I didn't think about that.
It's okay. I should put the I like the counters on Loran.
Yeah.
It's fine. I guess a reason to sack the 3-2 would be another temporary lockdown, but they have already played 2.
That's true. These were temporary. She didn't say it was bad, guys. She's just crying. It's a new level.
You know, I really thought we were gonna play another deck after this. I think my brain is toast.
Me too. This is gonna be your most delirium video.
Toast or fried?
Well, that question is so crazy to me. I don't know. What does that even mean?
Uh-oh. That's temporary lockdown, Hannah.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Well, it's a good thing we put the counters on the Loran.
Hold on, I'm gonna show them.
You're gonna assert dominance by crewing first?
No. They're not gonna see this coming. Okay, Beza.
Well, now we just get to attack.
Yes.
We also just have another profs.
We do have another prof. That's great. Fulfill the prophecy.
The prophecy. I can't wait to see what we draw. I'm riling with anticipation.
3 steps ahead. Okay.
Sure.
So I could play this attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put that down to 8.
Do we want to dragon hunt first, maybe, since we're gonna be able to hold up disable stroke either way?
Yeah, I was thinking about just attacking Restless Records, but if we're just holding up disable stroke, which I like better, now that you said that, then probably cast this.
Yeah, just to draw a card.
Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Decline discarding a card. Now we will
Make a 3-2.
Should we make it 3-2 or should we just like discard and draw again?
I feel like I like making the 3-2.
Yeah, me too.
Like helps apply pressure.
Okay, let's do it.
And then we need to play the untapped land.
Yep.
Also, I think Loran dying is not bad for us because we can just helping hand it. So I think we kind of want Loran to die.
Yeah, we can block here.
Because then we get back our things from the temporary lockdown.
Yep. Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Because they're probably going to try to kill Chandra.
And then Loran can crew the vehicle and we can attack with these 2 vehicles.
Well, it'll come back tapped.
7, 8.
Because it's helping hand.
It is helping hand. I can't help myself with that. Oh, man.
Man, cats are so cute. Look at her.
When they want to be.
You definitely know this by now. Luna, like, immediately was in love with Min. Like, laying on him, all happy, and then all of a sudden we started cleaning, and she just was over it. She just started, like, getting all angry and screaming and hissing, and you're moody. That's okay. Just like Mom.
Man, she reminds me of somebody in my past. I won't say who.
X number 1, 2, 3, 4. Which crazy X?
Woof.
An important part to know about this is Min has a couple of X's. All of them are crazy.
Yeah, let's roll a die. We'll figure out which one it is.
I was looking around. It looks like I don't have any dice on my desk.
I literally thought you would have dice here, but
you scared the shit out of my cat opening the drawer.
She's got everything you could think of here,
but no dice.
She's even got candle of the day here.
There are so many candles on Greg and Andrew's desk. Hold on, I took a picture of this. I remember looking and being like, man, this is not how many candles I anticipated. And I took a picture just to make fun of them for it. Look at how many candles they keep on their desk.
That's so many candles. Whoa, I didn't see the other side. That's crazy.
If I remember to edit it into this video, I will show you guys all of the candles that there were 28 candles, I counted. Maybe we wanted to draw a card?
I don't want to give them a card.
I feel like we want cards more than they do.
This is true, but I have an active planeswalker. That's where I feel like we're kind of breaking the serve with that. We also have the Restless Anchorage.
Are you restless?
I am restless. Wait, we can still. This is only crew 1, right? Yeah. So we can get this back. Get
Oh, and the Mako can
the
crew
Mako
it.
can crew it.
Nice. Hutzel's Flanker.
Wow.
Man.
I'm sad.
Now I kind of wish we drew a card.
Me too.
Wow, that was really good. Certainly we must draw a card here,
Yeah,
right?
we have to draw a card here. Discard a card. Bye, Glacial. Hello, Seachrome Coast again. Because I called you the wrong name, I'm sorry.
Alright, so we'll animate. And then we might as well attack with the 3/2 as well, right?
I agree.
And then we'll use our map on our anchorage.
I agree.
And try to find a non-land card that does something. This game has not been an incredibly impressive showing for the Oculus deck.
Nope.
I would bin that.
Yes.
There's no features to
Especially
get.
since we just had our deck eliminated.
So is it better to keep both lands in our hand to discard them?
Yeah, if we draw Tersa.
Oh, Tursa. Yeah. Okay.
Since we can still like animate our anchorage and hold up Disdainful Stroke, then I'm good with that.
This disdainful stroke has been kind of disdainful this game.
Yes. Notably, if we were able to Disdainful Stroke this Beza, it would not have been bad.
It was the only time that we didn't hold it up.
Yeah, and they capitalized on it.
Bye, Chandra.
Oh, it's
How many
close.
cards are there?
We're close. We're 4. We're
Okay,
close.
so let's animate.
Treasure.
That is what you are. Shining star. Make your wish come true.
There's one more card in the graveyard. I wish I could, now I need this land, I think.
What changes that we want the land now and we didn't want it last time?
So we lost the land, and I like to keep around
Okay.
6 lands in this.
Okay.
Because I'm able
6
to play
lands is
2
a
3
sweet
drops.
spot.
Yes.
I see.
Because our deck kind of curves out at 3, so we're able to play 2 3
Okay.
drops or 2 drop and.
I'm really
3 drop and
tired.
1
How
drop.
do you feel about going to the next game?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it, especially since they have 2 active fountain ports.
Yeah, like I'm not saying we can't win, but I'm tired and we have another game to play. And this match so far has been 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
I think I like our setup though.
Me
Let's
too.
run it back.
Notably,
Come here, baby.
that was our first game loss in the session.
Oh, you're so fat. The cat. To be clear,
Oh,
I know you like to assume that everything I'm saying is about you, but
I thought you were just calling me
Oh.
pH fat.
hey, Joel. Oh, hi. Hey, Joel. She's got like a lot of attachment now because I was gone for 5 days from Minneapolis with my nightmare getting back from the airport. Oh, I'm so allergic to you, cat. And she doesn't know I'm leaving again. I'm sorry, baby.
So Nicole calls Luna fat over and over again. She reminds me of my grandma. All you Asian people can relate to this. Hold on. Everyone that's Asian grows up and you have your grandparents. Every time they see you, you're fat. Doesn't matter if you lost 100 pounds. They're like, "Why are you fat?" And then they'll cook you more food and say you need to eat, right? So yeah, just if you can relate to that, let me know, right?
So I have a slightly different experience. My mom is Russian.
Ah.
So I do have the like being yelled at, but I didn't get fed afterwards.
This hand is
I do.
asking to get punished.
I think we should keep it anyway.
Okay, science.
I cannot breathe, cat. I'm so allergic to you. I normally give her baths and they really help. Oh, I have to put you back in the basket. I'm sorry. Come on, back in the basket. Oh, you're attached to me. I'm struggling here. Alright, ready? Back in the basket. She's a big basket fan. We do have creatures in our deck, right?
Yeah, we do.
We didn't like sideboard them out.
No, no,
Oh, there
no.
we go.
That's a good
There's a
one.
creature. But
That's
I don't know if we want to play it this turn.
I don't know if I want to play it this turn too. I think I want to play it next turn where we have the option to hold up
Pierce.
the spell Pierce.
I agree.
Yeah.
Keep it a little safer.
Yup.
I feel like maybe we should just cast the Dragon Home and drew a card.
I'm not convinced on that yet.
Okay.
Something in my gut tells me we shouldn't. My gut is wrong a lot of times though.
My gut is always wrong, so
I just feel like we don't need to go.
oh my gosh. Look at the amount of cat hair that came off my cat when I held her.
Oh.
I'm covered in cat hair.
I think this Pierce is where this looks good, right? Because
Yeah.
he kind of wants to protect this. Is this or whatever? Let's discard the Glacial Dragon Hunt.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I know why we kept it.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
It's just a lot of repetitions with this deck, to be honest.
Oh man, Luna, you're killing me. I think I will need to immediately shower post this video. You need a bath. You need a bath.
If you guys didn't know, she's allergic to her cat, like all female cat owners, apparently.
Yes, this is true. Look how cute she is.
So this next turn, we can play Fear, discard the Vantage, hold up Disable Stroke, or we can play Chandra. I like just holding up the Disable Stroke now because this is approaching the...
Yeah, I want to use our Disdainful Stroke this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I like the additional pressure that putting, like drawing cards puts on the field.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
Ooh. So now this forces them to deal with a lot of different things, right? Like,
Now, if they try to play Biza, we can counter it.
yes. And if they temp block down this, I'm fine too because I have a 5/5. Which is a 3-turn clock.
I'm in.
I am Min.
I agree. What if I told you I'm Min?
I would say you're lying. Show me your real ID.
But
That's
I'm
what I
in.
thought. Whoa, you're not Min. I've seen Min. You don't look like Min.
What if I want to be Min?
Well,
I thought you said I could be everything I wanted to be.
you're right. You could, but I lied to you.
Wow, we have so many options this turn.
We have a lot of options here. Kind of want a Loran, but I kind of want to hold up this Disdainful Stroke. It's so hard to hold up.
That's exactly what I was thinking. What about fear of missing out?
You do Fear of Missing Out.
We do have Delirium.
I suppose this... Yeah, I'm down.
And if we draw a land, we can also Helping Hand.
I kind of want to get rid of Tursa. Is that crazy?
No. Maybe. Maybe we would rather Helping Hand. No. Okay, yeah. I think I want to get rid of Tursa.
Okay. Ooh.
That's a good card.
Notably, I do want to Disdainful Stroke. Period. Whatever they want to do.
I have gotten you on the notably.
No. Okay, I'm gonna
I
start
don't know
saying.
when I picked that up, but That's a
Who's,
recent addition to the vocabulary.
who says notably?
Me. I don't know who else
Before
ever.
that.
It might have been Ellen Bogan. I think I picked up a lot of things from Ellen Bogan while I was in Minneapolis.
Or was it Jason that says notably?
Not that I have a recollection of.
Somebody will comment on this and let us know. So I kind of like helping handing the Tursa now.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that better than the Scholar?
No.
It's definitely just worse than the Scholar, right?
Yes,
Because then there's tapped.
absolutely.
Dude, I'm so over this Cuzzles flanker card. It's so annoying.
I hate this flanker.
Oh yeah, I think we should play the Loran.
You think so? I still feel like we can just play this land here, and next turn play the Loran and hold Disdainful Stroke.
Okay, so we want to Skull, or you just want to hold up Disdainful Stroke?
I think I just want to hold
I feel
Disdainful
like we need
Stroke
to
right
apply
now.
a little bit more pressure than we're applying currently.
Yeah, but we're already past that stage of where we need to continue applying pressure. Now we're at the stage where they want to resolve their bombs.
Okay, I mean, I think they're just gonna keep playing a control game. But
If
we
they
can
keep
do
playing-
this.
If
This
they
is
keep
fine.
playing stock up too, that's bad. Okay, no, you've convinced me.
I think I might have liked Scholar more, but I'm not sure. I like that this draws a card.
I see. I should have done Scholar, so
Yeah, I think that's why I wanted to play Scholar.
no.
I don't know if I was thinking that far ahead, but
I was not expecting for him to shut down my lies.
you know, I suggested we play one more game, and this has been the longest match of the century. Like, oh, these matches were kind of short. Like, we really should play one more.
One more game.
Right after having our graveyard exiled.
Good thing that we can loot it away.
Don't you dare cast a spell.
If they cast No More Lies again, I'm gonna just... Yeah, I don't know.
Are you gonna lie?
But they said No More Lies. Like, it's very dishonest to me. I guess that's the intention of No More Lies.
Would you say you're an honest person?
I honestly would say, notably, there there are times where omission may be involved. But, huh. Did you just cast it for 5? I feel like you should be able to Disdainful Stroke that.
I guess not. Oh, no, this is the whole thing. Their CMC's 1. It's why you can get them with Micromancer.
No, I get it's 1, but on the stack it shouldn't be 1. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you say.
Because, yeah, I agree it's 1. But I guess it's in the plus. The plus
Man,
sign.
we have not been able to resolve this Disdainful Stroke ever. Maybe we
No.
just, like, should not have it in our deck.
It's been disdainful for me.
It's been pretty abysmal.
Well, hopefully their stock up is Land Beza, and they play Land Beza.
It's basically the only thing we're, like, countering.
I thought we were we can counter this Ride's Ends.
Well, that's true.
We can counter Sun Falls.
That's true.
We can counter the 7-mana enchantments creature. We're gonna yeah, that's about it. What is
Let's
this?
take 6.
What is this attack? You've been holding back the entire time, buddy. I guess they decided they need to win the game too.
How do you feel about...
Is it another flanker? Am I gonna attack into a flanker? What's...
I don't know. I kind of just want to see if we can resolve this Chandra.
Yeah,
I feel like we're not winning the game if we don't.
I'm down.
It appears it's not resolving.
Baby, don't worry. I'll be your only one. I'm not blocking with this guy, so I'm attacking. And I'm gonna play this Mako.
The one time we don't have Disdainful Stroke. Not that we really care, but...
Someone get me out of this game.
So I think this is the perfect example of sometimes the Oculus draws line up kind of awkwardly.
Yeah. This is
Also, maybe we learned that we shouldn't have boarded a Disdainful Stroke.
There's so many hints though. We just I don't get
Okay,
it.
what can we helping hand?
Oh my
Mako.
God.
All right, let's attack with Anchorage.
Notably, they have an anchorage as well. This is 5. This is 2 turn clock. But they're just gonna make found port creatures as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with anchorage.
How many cards do we have in our graveyard?
We have 2.
2.
Maybe we can
Map
map another
Oculus, and then helping hand,
Yeah.
so that they can flanker us again.
Um.
Oh, Trish is nice.
Yeah. Notably.
You're gonna think about me every time now.
Yeah. So one thing about this is that if they
Oh, it was piss chillin'. That's the term that the Zoomers say.
I'm never gonna say that. I just want you to know I'm
I-
never gonna say this.
I thought that it's like an infestation brainworm.
Nope. I don't even remember what it was. I don't want to even say it or acknowledge that it exists.
Okay, we've got a plan now for next turn.
Yes. Yes,
We
do.
can play Tursa, discard Oculus,
And Disdainful Storm.
helping hand. Oh. I was so excited.
Me too. Their deck really lines up well against us. They've got temporary lockdowns to slow us down. They've got rides ends. They have nowhere.
We also
to
just
run.
never drew anything to put pressure in the first 6 turns of the game.
Yeah, maybe we should have mulliganed that hand.
Yeah. Okay, we learned a lesson.
Yeah.
All right, thank you everybody. Thank you, Min, for being here. I hope you had fun.
I had a blast.
Where can the people find you?
Well, you guys can find me on Twitter, x.com/min_wins. You can find me on Blue Sky now. bsky.min_wins. It's min_wins everywhere. WINS on Twitch as well.
And Min does some really cool things for free for the community, where he'll like review guides that people post and discuss like the quality of the guide. So it's kind of cool. You can check those out. If you want to support me, the best way to do that is by subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. It helps the algorithm put me out into the universe. And if you're interested in coaching or any articles or any deck guides or anything of that nature, my Metafy is also linked below. So thank you for all of the support, and I will see you guys next time.